Hey everybody, welcome back to JeremyTiki Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Yesterday we did a daily run, and today we're going to continue looking at trying to get whatever we're missing from my postcard still. Most of the ones that don't have the red marker on it are not because I haven't completed them on hard mode. I had a question about that yesterday. It is because whenever you did the import to Afterbirth, not everything imported correctly. Before Afterbirth, I had everything finished except for the Lost, and that's been maintained. Except now the Lost is finished. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that either. The not a Pokeball, Friend Ball, that's what it is not worth the D6, and neither is Kidney Bean or whatever that was. Definitely not worth D6. Hopefully I will get a battery, or I'll go to enough rooms that I can get another charge, but I'm not taking the earth-shattering fart bean to replace the D6. That's a dumb idea. Alright, let's see what else we can. Onsus, the Vision, it doesn't give a Spirit Heart. The Gauze is though. I always get that mixed up. I always think Onsus gives you a Spirit Heart. It doesn't. It's the Gauze that gives the Spirit. Purity. Clears your curses. Yeah, clears curses. That's what it does. Lots of keys right off the... That's good. Don't have to worry about that next. Hopefully I can get enough. It looks like as long as the boss room isn't next, after the long hallway, I should have enough to get a secondary reroll. And I hope so, because I really would like to reroll. Oh, awesome. So as long as that next room has combat in it, I ought to be able to reroll the bean still. That would be great. Okay. So I have to get a little better at my dodging. That last run was ended because I fought the Red Champion Mega Maw. And believe it or not, I've actually not fought him before. And he's the one, he has these like weird, his shots fire in like weird squiggle patterns. And I've never fought him before, so I wasn't used to those weird patterns. And he kicked my ass pretty. I mean, I can't really say that because I only had one red heart and a half of black heart left. And he killed me with that, which isn't that big of a deal. Taking 1.5 hearts of damage isn't huge. Or actually, no, that's not true either, because I only had one red heart because I lost my black heart immediately upon entering the room to a troll bomb. It was a 4 gold chest room for a mob trap room, and shoot, the one of the chests had a troll bomb in it. One of the super troll bombs that follows you. I wasn't fast enough to run away from it, but oh, it was still a pretty good run. I got down to... Dude, I can't even remember. It was literally 2 minutes ago. Can't remember. I think it was like the depths, though. The depths. Can't speak. I've been talking all. Did a stream, and then I had like an 1.5-hour session with Gamer Sparkles where we were doing some other recording for stuff for her channel. She's a new YouTuber too. If you guys want to check her out, it's actually my wife. She's going to be doing a bunch of Isaac stuff. And she has my lovely commentary there to back her up. And I know how much everybody just loves my... She's going to be doing some beginner Isaac stuff, and maybe we'll move on to some Shovel Knight doing it. So go make sure to check her out on YouTube as well. She's also on Twitter at gamer_sparkles. And she'll be putting up a bunch of stuff on there. But she did about an 1.5 hours of recording, and I did most of that with her. Mainly as technical support. She's not familiar with OBS either. And while I'm not familiar with OBS, I know a little bit more about it than she does. So I was helping her with that. But we were talking for most of her stream, or for her recording. And then I had a hour Sonic stream. Right, I have blindness, so. And then I had like a 20-minute run recorded before, so I'm not used to this much talking in one day, so my throat's kind of getting sore. And I'm lower. I'm pretty tired too. I still wanted to get in a couple. I really love this game. So even if I wasn't actually recording, I'd probably still be downstairs playing. Honestly, I'd probably be doing more Twitch streaming of Sonic Generations. I've really come around to that too. I really... It's been a long time since I've played Sonic Generations. I bought it whenever it first came out, back in like 2013 or 2012, something like that. And it immediately became like one of my favorite Sonic games, because it had so much of the good stuff that I enjoyed from the old games in it, and I just fell in love with it. And now I'm not take damage here to maintain that deal with the devil. But I like... Ooh, that was close. He almost got me. But I immediately fell in love with it. Yeah, I don't really want... That's probably... Yeah, that one's... And I've really been enjoying replaying it. The last time I had it, I did it to 100% completion, doing all of the challenges and getting all the red rings. And I'm doing that again on Twitch, at Twitch, or twitch.tv/JeremyTiki. Yeah, just JeremyTiki. And I'm replaying the entire game to completion on stream. Literally the first day I streamed for Twitch, I did not have... Oh, shit. There we go. I didn't even have a save file created yet. But like I said, it's completely, totally just from the beginning. There we go. I really wish I had a battery. Oh, I guess this isn't too bad, because you can get the conjoined transformation now too, right? So, if I get another familiar like this, I can... if I get another familiar like this, I can... I'll get 2 extra heads, like 2 little tumors on cheeks that shoot too. That's not too bad. But anyways, about Sonic Generations, I'm streaming it to completion on Twitch. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, make sure to check that out. I'll also be playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and I also have Sonic 2 I'm playing pretty soon as well. And the reason I got all those, I'm streaming it suddenly, is Sega had a huge sale this weekend, and pretty much all the Sonic games were bundled up into one big like pack, and it was like all the good Sonic games for $30. Sonic Lost Worlds, which I can't say it's a good Sonic, never played it before. Sonic Adventure Battle, Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Generations, the original Sonic, Sonic 2, 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. All bundled up into one massive game. I'm a huge fanboy, couldn't turn that down. So I bought it. And I'm planning on streaming all. It's mostly out of nostalgia. I did a little bit of streaming for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and I realized just how god-awful that game was. I played through the first Shadow stage in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and then played the first Sonic stage, City Escape. And even the nostalgia goggles save that one. Just the whole time I was bemoaning, complaining constantly about how terrible Robotnik stages were. I really remember it being so much better than it actually was. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was like the first game that got me in actually completing games, because it came out whenever 14 for the GameCube. and it was the first game that I like finished 100% of the way through. Before then, I didn't really have a lot of good experiences with games. I had like Sonic 2 for Sega, but it was my grandma's game, not mine. So I couldn't ever like actually finish it because we'd go to her house for like, and I'd play it a little bit, but I couldn't get too far into it. And then of course, whenever you turn the game off, you know, you lose all your progress on the cartridge. You know what, with the D6, this might be... so I couldn't ever finish it. I have since, obviously. But, and then I had a... Nintendo 64, sort of. With Mario 64. And, I forget, it was like Quest 64 or something. Was one of the other launch titles for it, and it was a terrible game. I don't remember a lot about Quest 64, but I remember it was like really weird and confusing, and I never really understood how to play it even. It was like one of those Japanese RPGs, but it had like really weird mechanics in it. I haven't really seen in any other game since. It had like this really weird like movement battle system in it. Like I said, I've literally never seen any other game with that type of battle system in it since. It's really bizarre. Oh, he takes a whole heart of damage? I didn't know that. What is this one? It's about 10 minutes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do another one. We'll open up another quick. Hourglass. Just in a moment. But yeah, it was just kind of weird and bizarre. Pro Jared has a really good video on it for anybody that's interested, and he kind of talks about a lot of the things that were wrong with it and how it was kind of like crazy and weird. But so I never really got into GameCube games or Nintendo 64 games that I guess I wasn't really at the right age either. I was like 10 then, and I was more interested in Sonic games. Anyways, but whenever I was about 14, 15, I guess is when the GameCube came out, and then I was like the target audience age for that system. Like they advertised it perfectly for me with like Sonic Adventure Battle with the cool rock and roll music and the updated graphics. So awesome. And then of course, you know, there was Super Smash Bros. Melee that everybody loved, and that's when I really got into it. Was with Smash Bros. Melee, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Like I said, it was the first game I completed 100% to completion. With all 250 or 260... Lemon Party. I should have rerolled. But completely to completion. With all 250 or 260 M. Even the Chow ones, which... God damn, was that terrible. But I'm going to see about maybe trying to do it again. I don't know if I'll do the Chow stuff, because I'm not that kind of... I'm not into those kind of games where you have to, like, raise pets and stuff like that. I like games like Isaac, where you have to just kind of concentrate on your skill more so than raising an animal. Kind of like Tamagotchis or whatever. But I'm going to see about doing most of the actual skill-based ones instead of the Tamagotchi stuff. And I'll be streaming all of that too. But first and foremost, I'm doing Sonic Generations, just because I actually enjoy that game. I was also thinking about playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles to completion, because I remember playing that one a lot as a kid too. Ooh, I didn't think that would get me. But that'll be after Sonic Generations. For now, it's just going to be Generations. Maybe some... I was going to do some more Fallout, but I got a copyright strike for that. Apparently, some of the opening music in it is copyrighted, and I didn't know that. I never even really thought about it, to be honest. And I got this big thing going on with that now. Some companies complaining about copyright infringement. And they want... What's funny about it, too, is they're saying... that they're planning on taking all of my monetized earnings from it, which they can do. I don't really give a shit because it's not even monetized to earn anything. So they're complaining that they want all of my earnings when there is nothing. It's just up there. But I guess maybe they'll turn on the monetization or something and take all that for them. Whatever. It's only like the first hour. And the funny part was the claim that they're making is over like 4 minutes or something. It's not even that. It was like 2 minutes worth of audio. It's like not even a tenth of the stream. It's ridiculously small because the stream was like 3 hours long that day, and they're claiming 2 minutes, and they want audio. They want copyright for the entirety of it, which to me just is silly. But whatever. It's the corporate machine, I suppose. Come on, pay out. Give me something. There we go. Good boy. But whatever. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I just think it's silly that they... An item. I don't think I got an item room. But yeah, so some company is claiming copy. So I don't know if I'll be doing more Fallout. I might do it on Twitch, but I'm not going to upload it to you to do it, since somebody's being such a douche about it. Terrible. Let's see if I can build up some more shrubs. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. I mean, that was literally my first day of streaming that happened. It's really disheartening whenever you're trying to do something, not even for money, but just because you enjoy doing it, and some dicks coming out of the wall. Oh, you used 30 seconds of our song that was in a game. We're gonna take all your monies. Just almost funny. But I try not to let stuff like that. I am going to do one more room and remember that's there, so that I use that if it doesn't reroll into something decent. Oh well, there's no, like a lot of other YouTubers have said, there's no real protection for content creators on YouTube. They kind of set us under the boat, or throw us under the bus for that. Which you can understand why. It's not necessarily YouTube's fault. It's the whole DMCA garbage in the United States. A lot of that system's really just fucked up to begin with. I remember reading a lot of that whenever I was like 18 or 20, because there was a whole bunch of shit going on with the Pirate Bay. And it was right around when Shrek came out. So I guess I wasn't 16. And it was right when Shrek had come out. And Shrek had been... The original Shrek movie had been put up on the Pirate Bay. Like, literally the day after it. And because of that, so many people were going and downloading Shrek off of Pirate Bay. A bunch of companies in the US got together and sent a cease and desist letter from... I think it was DreamWorks and Disney to the Pirate Bay. And it was hilarious because the Pirate Bay put up this... In case you don't know, the Pirate Bay is hosted in like Sweden or something. It's awesome. And they put up this whole big response detailing why they didn't give a shit. The creators of Pirate Bay did. And all I remember from that letter was they said something along the lines of, we checked carefully with our lawyers. Excuse me for a second, I'm gonna drink of water. But they said some kind of smart-ass stuff along the lines of, we're taking your we're taking your letter very seriously, but we talked to our lawyers who reminded us United States law doesn't apply in Sweden, so go fuck yourself. And then they ended it with, please take one of our umbrellas on your way out to fuck yourself with, or something like that. And it was just hysterical. It still is really funny. And I'm still glad that the Pirate Bay's up just because of that, whether or not I use it personally. But just the fact that, you know, they're willing to stand up to these kind of bullshit overreaching rules. I think it's just hilarious. What was the main point of this? Oh yeah, my copyright problem. So yeah, the main gripe of this is some asshole claimed copyright over my video for like 2 seconds, or like a minute and a half of audio use that was assumingly licensed for Fallout, and they didn't want it on my stream, so they tried to claim copyright monetization on a video that isn't monetized because they're really uptight and need to go out and get laid or something. Thought I saw a tinted rock. Must have just. But yeah, that's the main point. Somebody at this company needs to cool the fuck down. And the best part was it didn't even have like the voice singing in it. It was just like an instrumental version or something. Like like I said, I honestly didn't even think about it. Oh yeah, Brimstone. Why wouldn't I take that? It never even occurred to me that it was an issue. Oh, that's sweet. I've never had Brimstone in this. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, it was like 2 minutes. Whenever you're doing, what it is on Fallout 4, when you do your character customization, you like go up to a mirror and look at yourself in the mirror, and while you're deforming your character, your husband or wife, whoever, whichever gender you choose to be, your opposite will stand there and tell you how beautiful you are, even if you're making this hideously deformed character like I did. And there's some music playing in the background trying to simulate like this 80s feel, because that's when the original events are supposed to be happening, is like in the 80s. And there's like this music that kind of like adds to that feel. And it just sounds like this generic 80s song. But apparently it's like real copyrighted. Which, I mean, I know, of course, it's real music, but, like, it's an actual band or singer or something. And, their company's throwing a big shit fit over it. Afterwards, I went out and Googled it, and apparently this company is known for throwing shit fits about it. And they bitched up a huge storm about it. And has been doing this to a lot of different streamers and YouTubers. Which I think is just, like I said, it's hilarious that they licensed their song to a gaming company to be used in a game that sells millions and millions, but then they don't want the people who play the games online to use the music. I think that should be like part of the contract whenever they're talking to these companies that they're licensing music from. Part of the contract should be like, you understand that we have a lot of people that play this game, and they're probably going to put it up on YouTube and stuff for free, and you're not gonna pop a gasket over it. Hopefully Bethesda or somebody takes a lesson from that. And okay, so yeah, I will take. How's the best way to do this? If I take Abaddon, I get 6 back immediately, which I'll do. And then I can take Satanic Bible and get 1 back, and then take Dark Bum and have 1 left. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, because this, I mean, this is powerful enough. I don't need more. And then I'll go back through here and let the bum pick stuff. Or not money. Parts. But I think that should be like part of the... You know, people are going to play this online. So don't throw a hissy fit when your song shows up in some stream. Oh well, that's enough bitching about that. I don't want to complain about this the entire time. I just think we get so... People who do this kind of stuff, it just seems almost petty. Because, I mean, it's one thing if it's like this multi-billion-dollar corporation who's stealing your stuff and, you know, making billions of dollars off. Like, I mean, for streamers, it's not like we're living this high, glorious, sheltered life off. At least I'm fucking. I still work a day. I mean, I've just started, but even then, I doubt I'll ever make enough money to, like, not have to work on anything else. And it certainly isn't off of other people's fucking music. This was something in the background that I didn't even pay attention to. I honestly didn't even realize there was music playing there. It wasn't You know, people aren't coming to my video to watch, you know, 2 minutes of some bullshit fucking 80s singer that nobody knows about anymore. They were coming to watch Fallout game. That song was not the highlight of the stream, I assure you. But they're treating it like it's the biggest, and that's another thing, is they're claiming monetization over the entire video for 2 minutes of a fucking 3-hour video. The song was used for 2 minutes in the background of a character creation of a 3-hour long video, and as far as they're concerned, that's enough to claim copyright over the entire. But I'm ranting and I'm gonna say, oh shit, yeah, they attacked quick. I've lost my way already. But oh well, like I said, I don't want to rant and rant this thing more than I already have. I just think US copyright law, like 8 different kinds, fucked up everybody. This Isaac run is going pretty good. I think we still need a couple items to win it. Like maybe if we got Mom's knife. I'm kidding, obviously. This run's pretty much won. I mean, we have tons of survivability through Satanic Bible and Dark Bum. We have a metric shit ton. Actually, a unit of measurement for this is a literal metric shit ton of damage. And this pretty much seals the deal. We'll get tons of red hearts from Dark Bomb out of this. And one. I'm glad we could repay our donation machine. But yeah, this run's pretty much. If it wasn't obvious before now, let me say it out loud. This is pretty much a one run. I have tons of survivability, tons of damage. What else do you need? I want to do that. I think I'll do that one as well. Oh yeah, now I'm definitely. Oh. Wasn't sure, but. We're gonna keep 2 of spades. Lovers, that made it work. Must have been a battery there and I accidentally.
Judgment.
Alright. Like I said, this run, in case you were wondering, it's pretty much. I mean, look at all the freaking health we have, and it's only going to get better from here. Being Dark Bum, being out consistently and awesomely. Pretty much after that Devil Room deal, where we got Abaddon, Dark Bum, Satanic Bible, like that's it. I gotta pause this for just a second, guys, and I'll be right back. And I'm not going to pause my microphone this time since I forgot to turn it on last time. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I'm lost. I hate curse. But, this run's pretty much. There's nothing really holding me back. Everything about this is complete. There's nothing else really to do even get to the end. Like I said, we have more than enough damage. And we have a sweet... Oh yeah! We have a sweet synergy with Brimstone. I honestly don't even think I really want, but I might as well. We have a sweet Brimstone synergy, tons and tons of, and a ton of survivability too. There's nothing that could really stop us, unless I royally just fuck up somehow. Which again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. There is nothing that guarantees I won't just fuck everything. It has happened in the past. It could happen again. But it seems unlikely, say, that I'll complete. I'll blow that up just in case it's small rock, because I need more damage. I don't need more damage, but I always appreciate it. And I'll take it if they... And if I can... I hate Polypheme. Mainly because he pops up in front of you when you're trying to run around. And that's the worst thing. Polyphemus and the Stain are both notorious for just randomly popping up in the middle. I don't know. I really want to go get that item room. But at the same time, I kind of want to go to Boss Rush too. So I'm not sure what I want to do. I really, like I said, the problem is I want to do both. Probably. I'm going to try to just go as fast as humanly. Alright. Now we're just going to like hightail it and hope I can go fast enough. I ought to be able to be over. Undefined. The air room. I think undefined sounds fun, but this seems safer to me. Theme sale. Theme sale right in perfect time so that I don't need it. And now we're just gonna haul ass over Mom. Hope I can beat her in time to get boss. I probably should. Like I said, lots of damage, lots of killing power, lots of survivability. I don't see why I couldn't. Pretty much every room we've gone up against in the last few floors, yeah, has been nothing but just immediate death and destruction. Especially when we're shooting our giant Cherrios of doom. Two-heart deal Midas. Spirit of the Night. And we got Leviathan. That's pretty sweet. And, might as well take that. Purity. Our stat boost. Now, right now it looks like it's giving us, what is that, speed, I think? And like I said, we might as well do this. I mean, we're so powerful, what's going to stop me? Not Mask of Infamy, that's for sure. Not Larry Jr., that's for fucking sure. If I died to Larry Jr., I would be so embarrassed, I probably would never play this game again. Yeah, if Larry Jr. killed me, I'd be fucking mortified. I'd have to go on like a hiatus and like a spiritual retreat and reevaluate my life if Larry Jr. killed me. I'd be incredibly disappointed in myself. It'd probably be one of those events where like your mother disowns you and shit like that. At least I would try to convince her to. I mean, who the fuck would want a child to be that terrible? If a Larry Jr. ended their run with this kind of a run. Oh well. Like I said, nothing's gonna kill me. I'm shooting these giant Cherrios of doom. This is it. And I don't think holding them longer makes the shots more powerful. I think it just makes them longer. I really ought to be like trying to almost tap shoot so that I'm getting the most. Stain. I hate Stain. Ah. Wow, Gertie almost got me. Yeah, see? Look. Death just got wrecked. It is horse. There, I got the horns. Yeah, see, Little Horn. Whatever the hell that got. Forget. Torterra. Or not Torterra, I guess that was... Ochula? I forget. Shit. I always make fun of these enemy names. And call them something different. Like, I call the black one. That's the champion version of that. I call him Torterra. I know that's not his real name. It's actually Teratoma or something. But I always joke and say his name's... I can't remember it. Now I actually can't remember it. I've called him Torterra on stream like every time I've actually fought him. Because it's just warped my... and made me think of him as Torterra forever. I hope it does that to some of my viewers too. That would be amazing if other people up like that. I almost hit my error rune for some reason. I was thinking hill that I picked up. I'd be pretty upset if I accidentally... Oh shit. Not me. If I accidentally used my error rune when there's not even anything in the room. Oh well. Now, I actually think I'll fight Hush on this run. I usually don't fight Hush because I think the Hush fight's kind of boring. But I'm pretty powerful this time around. I don't think the Hush fight will take particularly long. And I also don't mind opening up his, golden chest since I have Sackboy. That's what I was hoping for. For those of you who don't know, Blank Rune gives you a random rune effect and then has a high chance to drop another blank rune. And since I for sure want to take Era with me for the chest, I was hoping it would give me a Bracano rune, because that's the most useful rune for me right now. So I just keep popping it until it drops a Bracano. Almost got me there. That was close. He almost completely got me. He almost got me completely by mistake. Lucky either. Alright. Only other thing I could say is maybe Tears Up, because the only thing I'm lacking is the ability to tap shoot. That's literally the only thing that I don't have. Curse of the Tower. Well, there the game got me a little bit. I'll admit that. Gave me Curse of the Tower. Now every time I get hit, bombs will spawn. Bunches of bombs or bombs. That's kind of a pain in the end. It's a relatively minor thing. Scheme of everything. It's not like that's going to be... I severely doubt it'll be a reason. It could be a contributing reason, but it isn't going to be. The primary reason will have to be terrible play. Shoot my giant serial bits of doom there. But yeah, with this much damage and power and craziness going on, seriously doubt anything but even Curse of the Tower. Maybe Cursed Eye. I could see Cursed Eye maybe fucking me up. I could see that happen. But even then, that seems like a lot, since most things don't even get a chance to get close to deal damage. Even Cursed Eye seems like it would be a long shot. But if it really wanted to do something, if the game really wanted to make sure, that's probably the best shot. Isaac's Heart, that one would do it actually. Isaac's Heart is I've talked about it before. I have like 4 classes, 4 tiers of items. Isaac's Heart is my only bad tier. I don't think any other item in the game is bad except for Isaac's Heart. Because every other item in the game gives some kind of malleable benefit every time. It doesn't matter if the negative effect outweighs the positive. Every other item gives a positive effect. Bob's Brain gives you increased power. Cursed Eye gives you an increased tier rate and the ability to teleport out of a bad room if you don't in it. Cursed Eye, or Isaac's Heart only moves your hitbox. Sure, it gives you, press to win, a functionality for blood rights, but the chance of achieving that is so just insignificantly. It doesn't really matter. And it gives you free blood banks, and it gives you free blood rights usage, free razor blade usage, free walking over spikes in curse room. But the disadvantage it gives is so just overpowering. I don't think it. I should take Perthro with me to re-roll an item, at the minimum, for the deal with the devil. But I'm to the point now where I've gotten so far through, I'm just gonna be completely honest, I don't give a shit. There's no other item in the game that I need. There's no item that's gonna make the game break. I honestly. So I'm not gonna take it. It doesn't mean enough. It's not worth the 10 seconds it would take for me to walk back and get forwards with. Maybe that's just laziness and poor play, but yeah, see, there wasn't even. Now I just have to take 10 minutes. I'd be angry about it. Let's go down and fight the Hush. This should be nice and fun. I always look forward to just having a really Curse of the Blind again. It's really gonna do it to me. This is it. It's gonna give me Isaac's Heart. The game heard me talking all that shit now. It's like, aha, motherfucker. Gotcha! That's really what I was expecting. It's just Isaac's Heart was gonna pop out of one of those chests, or one of those things, and be like, ah, gotcha, motherfucker. I was really expecting it. Charged Baby is pretty. But I was really expecting that. Justice. Wish you would have dropped that. Oh well. But my worst fear didn't come true. And with that, I think it's pretty much sunk, as long as I get past the Hush. I usually don't have. Oh, I always forget you can't stand there with me. Yes, so much larger range. I always forget and get into my blue baby strategy. Can't do that. Man, I remember when this boss first came out a couple months ago, whenever it was Afterbirth. And everybody was all excited, and on the Isaac subreddit, you had to use spoiler tags when you were talking about him. Such a cool new thing, and nobody knew about it yet. I'd kind of like to see some people get together and theorize about, like, the origins of the Hush. A lot of people have said it's like an aborted baby, an aborted fetus. Right, I have Curse of the Tower, I forgot about that. But, like, figure out where the Hush fits into Isaac's storyline. I'd like to know it. And a lot of people don't really get into the Isaac story, but I do. I really enjoy the story, the idea of the story, and because a lot of the story is really fascinating about how, like, Isaac's father left and so on and so forth. But I'd like to know where the Hush fits into it, especially with the especially with the new cutscenes involving the Lost. In case somebody hasn't seen it yet, the cutscenes in between levels show, like, bits and pieces of Isaac's life leading up to this point in the game. And a new one was added in with Afterbirth that shows the Lost hiding in the attic and reveals that it was actually the Lost that was talking to Isaac's mother and telling Isaac's mother to kill Isaac. And I think that's a really fascinating, like, twist. That's what's actually the Lost. But no, I'd like to see, like, how the Hush fits into it too. Have my wife go get me. I'm almost out. Alright, so like I said, as long as I got past the Hush, we're pretty much sold now. This is literally just a walk to the finish line. Like, if you were in a race and everyone you were racing like fell into a ditch and broke their legs, and there's no possible way they could finish the race. You just kind of take your time and leisurely stroll to the end, because you don't really care about record setting or anything like that. You just kind of slowly walk your ass to the end. That's basically what this is. There's nothing that's going to stop me. There's nothing I'm nervous about stopping. It's just kind of
Judgment.
walk to the end. Shop key. There's no more shop, so no more shop to get into for free. Sun card, I'll just pop that to find. Sticky nickel, stop for that either. I think the idea of the sticky nickels are fun, because to get sticky nickels on, you have to, what is it, boss rush with the keeper. But then it doesn't, like most characters, you beat boss rush with their character, and they get something good, right? You know, you beat it with one character and you get a new item unlocked, or you get a new trinket unlocked, something like that. You beat it with the keeper, you get a negative thing added. That seems really just dickish, almost. It's very trollish, to put it nicely. That you clear something with the character and it gives you a negative effect. Just like, what was the other one that did? D4. Okay, yeah. I have so much health. Why? Okay, so I got Tech Point 2, Gigantic Tears, Bob's, and Isaac's Heart. Oh man. What did I say? I said, you know, one thing that might be able to mess me up is Isaac's Heart. And then it immediately gives me Isaac's Heart. Well, it probably wouldn't matter. I was going to say, if I have a... Generally, I don't like using the synergy of... What is it now? Nodleaf Daddy Longlegs. But with Isaac's Heart, I might make an exception. But actually, it probably wouldn't matter anyways. Isaac's Heart might not even synergize with that. Hey, Bumbo's here too. I didn't even... But because Isaac's Heart's separate from the body, you might not even get a effect from that item I was just talking about. Shoot. I never remember. Isn't that terrible? I do that to myself constantly. Nodleaf, that's it. Because it's separate from your hitbox, it might... But I gotta remember to dodge directly into stuff since I have Isaac's Heart. I wonder if I should read. I don't think Isaac's Heart... Like, I think you pretty much get it and you're stuck forever. That's how it... Right, I should let Bumbo get enough to get Bumbo up, which it doesn't matter because I'm gonna roll in a minute. Because I'm a horrible person. Not a horrible person. Real masochist. I hate my life. I can't just take an easy win when it's presented to me. I really don't want to. I'm kind of dreading it. Whatever. Here we go. Yes, mother. Oh my god. Oh my god. Number 2. Okay, yeah, I regret this. God, do I regret this. So, oh my god, strange attractors in it. What a horrible, horrible, terrible thing. What have I done to myself? I really can't wait to re-roll this one. This is terrible. It's just a hellstorm of... It's just a hellstorm here. Just sucking things in. Nothing can escape. I almost kind of like it. Because of just how utterly terrifying this entire thing is. It's just pulling enemies around like they're just bitch. Oh, it's terrible. It's horribly awesome. Once you get enough shots fired here. Just a terrible thing that's brilliant at the same time. I can't even... There's Spirit Hearts in there somewhere, I think, but I lost them. Where is it? There's money there. Right, there's a pill. Negative pill. I thought there was another Spirit Heart, but it seems that I've lost it. Alright, this is amazing. I love this. I almost want to... You know what? I have resurrections, too. I guess Lazarus is... Oh, no. Blue baby's kicking my ass all of a sudden. Because I'm not paying attention. I have... I'm assuming that's Lazarus's Rags and Dark Judas, maybe? I can't get away from him. He's being sucked into the vortex and I can't escape. Oh, God. Okay. Let's reroll run more time just to see what it was like. Mom's knife was the immediate next. Okay, wow, that was neato. That was cool. That was fun. I'm glad I picked that up. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that horrible hellstorm of bullshit there at the end. I know I certainly did. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at JeremyTiki Plays, and I will see you guys in the next video.